So I want to start this video by saying congratulations and good job to black men in general. It seems like our work that we have been doing for the last 20, 25, 30 years is finally starting to get some damn recognition. And it took until the damn near end of 2025 for that to happen. Now, the thing that I want to address is this video's topic is, black men businesses and our economic profit profit is starting to grow, right? And we're starting to see more economic acceleration for black men, which is great. I've noticed there's been a lot of black businesses opening up here in Philadelphia, specifically in Fashion District. There's this cool sandwich shop that just opened. I think it's like something with bacon. And I know there's this other black that appears to be a black owned business opening up right next to that, right there in the Fashion District. And we have a couple of black owned businesses that opened up in the Reading Terminal earlier this year as well. So if you guys can go check those businesses out, I'll probably try to find a link for them, try to share them to y'all, and try to get y'all to see them if I can. Maybe do another video just telling y'all what the black owned businesses in Philadelphia are, and it is good to know that there are even topics on the internet. You can look this up on Google about black owned businesses helping, fuel the economic growth in 2025. But now we're going into 2026 in a couple of weeks, so it doesn't even really matter. Matter of fact, exactly 2 weeks we're going to be going in 2026. And it's good to see that black men, especially, are being acknowledged, because all you ever hear is, black women, there's black women, that black woman, black woman, black woman. But now we're here at the era of our lives hearing that black men are actually a contributing factor in society, like we always have been, but it's never been addressed. And I do want to read this down because I want to make sure I'm quoting this correctly, just to make sure people understand. And did some research on it, and it says in 2025, black male entrepreneurship shows growth, with black-owned business period increasing significantly 34% since 2012, outpacing overall growth. And black men are the majority owners at 54%. So black men own 54% of black-owned businesses. Now I know black-owned businesses is really like 3% of the country. Right now, we're really only 3%, but for black men to own over half of that is a good sign. But that does mean that black women are getting more businesses, because I think it was originally like 57 or 55% of black men owning black owned businesses. So that means black women probably own another percentage or two more, which is a good thing to see. With black men being majority owners of these firms often in urban areas. So that means black men open our businesses in black areas. Key trends include rising job creation, a focus on growth goals, strong economic impact of over $207 billion, but persistent funding gaps and challenges with tech adoption remain. Black entrepreneurs are motivated by income, autonomy, and work life balance, with growing sectors like real estate and food services seeing increased participation. It's funny because that's what I plan to do, is open my own real estate firm. So I guess that adds up. And I did get a culinary certificate in food. So I mean, I was, doing food for a long time, but now I'm ready to go into real estate. And it is good to see that we're taking that step. I mean, us owning food is just normal. We cook better than everybody. So it is what it is. Like I said, there's a bunch of food business open up here in Philly. I might do a video on that, just to tell y'all where y'all can go eat in Philadelphia that are owned by black people, so we can keep our money cycled back to us. That's what we need to focus on. And I've said this before, everybody else's money cycles to them. We need to get to the point where our money cycles back to us and stays with us. Now, key statistics and trends of 2024 to 2025 data. Prevalence: black owned businesses grew 34% since 2012 compared to 19% for all businesses. So that means black people's businesses have jumped dramatically more than everybody else's. Ownership: black men own 54% of black owned firms, while black women own 39%. Okay, good. Location: 90% are in urban areas, especially east of the Mississippi, with high concentrations in Georgia, Maryland, and DC. That makes sense because, Maryland and DC have a large African American population. Same with Georgia. Most black people live down south because it's cheaper. Job creation: black owned businesses create over 1.3 million jobs, with 90% employing at least one person. Economic impact: contribute over 207 billion to the national economy, which means we put a lot of money in this motherfucker, even if people want to say we don't. And the growth focus is 62% of black entrepreneurs prioritize growth more than other businesses, which means we prioritize building, developing, getting bigger out here more than other people. We just do what we got to do. Motivations. Top reasons include greater income, 90% being their own boss, 90% in work life balance. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's obvious things that kind of get in the way. Like we face significant hurdles accessing capital. 41% of black owners were denied loans or credit versus 18% of white people in 2023. So, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they say, like, oh, well, black people, you're not really putting your foot in, you're not really doing anything, well, we get denied. We get denied when we do try to get it together and get this whole thing moving. We get denied way more than white people. That is damn near, that is over double the denying of white people. White people are 18%, we're 41. So, and we're still surging, we're still growing, we're still building. That's what I'm talking about. This is a good thing for the black community, but I'm very proud of black men because our stats are just there. You know what I'm saying? Like our stats are just there. You know what I mean? And people can say what they want to say about us. They can say whatever they want. The news will put us on there as some violent, arrogant, disrespectful motherfuckers, and a lot of us are. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty and making ourselves look better and fixing the black male image, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to say. That's what I want to say. Because let social media tell you black men are just out here not doing nothing and we're just getting circles ran around us by our own women and let black men pay the light bill and if all he's gonna pay is a light bill, I'm like, no, nigga, we paying bills, period. Fuck just the light bill. We got gas, electric, water, and rent. What are you talking about? But it's like the downtrodden and it's like the blatant open disdain towards black men's productivity in this community. It is just downright disrespectful. It's just downright disrespectful. It is downright dehumanizing, and it's basically making it sound like black men have no economic tendency to try to build anything. We've been trying for decades, but now we're finally starting to see a breakthrough. And that should be the topic of discussion, us finally making a breakthrough, but it isn't. It isn't. We are religiously being told that we ain't putting out, we're not doing what we got to do, and this, that, and the third. Well, this stat tells you everything you need to know. Okay, this tells everything we need to know. And like I said, I'm hoping to open me a business. Hopefully, this, that, and the third. Now, this is the kind of reparations I think the black community really needs, and I will do another video on this separated about the reparations that I think black people should get, as opposed to the reparations we're saying we want. But this is the right step, and this is a step in the right direction. This is some shit the government should be like, okay, let's push this, let's fund this, let's do this, and the third, because y'all owe us still at the end of the day. But I'm proud of black men. No, and I'm proud of black women. We are actively putting ourselves in a position to where we should be, and it's going to take another couple generations to really reprimand the centuries long bullshit we've dealt with. But I'm glad we're finally starting to make traction when it comes to this situation, because economics really is the lock. Like if education is the key, economics is the lock, and education is the key to that lock. So we really need to do some more of this. We really need to do some more of this. So this is just a good plus. This is a good skill for us. And let's just keep growing. Let's just keep fixing our community. And with that being said, I've been here with the Black Intellectual. I'll see y'all on the next one. Let me know if y'all feel about this. Comment, share, subscribe, like. Obviously, I want this channel to blow up. And I will see y'all on the next one.